Hello everybody, back here again for vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 17th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning fairly late actually, got the dog out early, got back to bed, kind of chilled out there in the bedroom. It's kind of nice not having their dogs here except my own dog. Just feels weird, so it feels strange to still be in bed when my wife heads off to work. It's a really odd, strange feeling for me. I'm not used to it, and kind of enjoying it, although it ends up wrecking my body because my body ends up, I don't do well if I lay in bed too long. So I definitely should work on taking naps more instead of trying to stay in bed longer in the morning, but it is what it is. So I got up, got a few things done, nothing major, got the dog all cared for and whatnot. One point I decided to go out and do a little shopping. Haven't had much time without dogs here for a long time that I felt like I could just go wander around stores and kind of see what's out there and see what I might want or might need, kind of thing. So I made a trip like to Big Lots and end up over at Home Depot and a couple other places and just kind of wandering around a little bit, which is kind of a really strange thing for me because I'm not really a big shopper per se, but every once in a while it's nice to kind of just walk the aisles of a business to see what they might have now. Like a lot of times these places are changing what they're carrying and what they're stocking, what they're supplying, and I like to try and, I don't know, see what's out there. So might get some ideas for something I need, didn't even know they existed, or something that would work for me and whatnot. So Big Lots had some fairly cheap curtains, and we haven't hung curtains up in the house yet. So I thought, well, I'll grab a couple curtains and then a couple curtain rods and that, and I'll be good to go. So I went ahead and picked those up, and they were not expensive curtains by any means, but they're curtains, and it'd be nice to be able to have some curtains up in the house because we only have basically curtains on the living room, flame curtains we have, which blocks out the view for the outside dogs when I have like meat treats and stuff, and dogs are inside and outside kind of thing. So other than that, we don't have any curtains on the house at all, no blinds or nothing, which is fine for me most of the time. But every once in a while it's kind of nice to be able to pull the curtains and kind of block out some light, and then figure at some point they're turning the house next to me to the south into a rental because he couldn't sell it. He paid too much for it and then spent too much money on it remodeling it, and the house a piece of shit, so he has to rent it now. So who knows what's going to be in there, but they got 2 bedrooms that look right into our bedroom. So, and it's up on a raised foundation, so it's higher and it looks right at the fence and everything. So I got to plant some, like, you know, I don't know, probably some bamboo or something there to fast grow up in there to kind of help block it out. But until then, I need the curtains. So went ahead, got that, did a couple other little things, kind of just killing time out and about. Got back home, had actually on the way, got done there, went down, walked the RV dogs, got that done. So I was still working today, but not for a lot of the day. It worked out pretty well. Had a couple meet and greet requests, that kind of fun stuff. Got back to the house after the meet and greet, or after the dog walk. Stopped by the little hardware store down south there, grabbed a wax ring for my new toilet replacement because I don't know why, but I somehow didn't buy one. I have no idea why I didn't, but I grabbed one of those so I can put my toilet in. Probably do it tomorrow or so. I haven't decided when I'm going to do it yet, but it's ready to go whenever I want to. So went ahead, also stopped by the mechanic shop that I had a look at my Suburban a while back. Right after I got it, kind of looking to see if he could tell me where he thought the oil leak was coming from, and if there's anything else that he would recommend doing to it in that whole process and that. And I tried to pay him. He told me to bring him some Coca-Cola, so I bought him a 35 pack of Coca-Cola from Sam's Club. So I dropped that off to him and talked to him for a couple moments and headed back out. Got to the house, decided to hang up the curtains, so I grabbed the curtains, went to put them up, and not only are they too short, apparently my windows are super tall. I didn't realize how tall my windows were, but they were complete garbage. There's a reason why they're as cheap as they were. They were, holy crap, like they barely, said room darkening. Yeah, so is saran wrap. Saran wrap technically blocks a little bit of light, but these things were miserably, like they didn't block out shit. So I gotta take them back and figure that stuff out tomorrow, but that's tomorrow's problem, not today. So went ahead and gave up on that process. Got a couple other things moved around and whatnot. Nothing real major. So went ahead and hung out at the house there for a while, hung out with the dog, got a couple things done. Wife ended up going to see her father in the hospital after work. He got pneumonia and he's been real sickly from it, like has no strength or nothing. It really kicking his ass. So he's been in the hospital a couple days now. So she went and saw him again. I went and got my run in, got myself a shower, ended up having leftover goulash for dinner. And then from there, headed back outside to just chill out and enjoy the evening. A little chilly out here still, but nothing like other places it could be. It could be a lot worse, but they didn't have to fire up the propane heater, but it was still on the chilly side. So I had my wool socks on, so it was not necessarily the best thing there, but it is what it is. So yeah, went ahead and basically ended up, I did have Lola here today. We forgot about Lola being here. The Mastiff got dropped off this morning. So airplane, I'm like, I thought I did something else today, but Lola was here. So she played after I got back from the trip to the store, and then she was there. I went down and did the walk the dogs and stuff. So we were hanging out with her. They came, picked her back up in the evening. It was funny because they got dropped off after my wife left for work and got picked up before my wife got home from work. So my wife didn't see the dog all day. But the only dog I had here today was Bruce and Lola. So it was one of those things where Lola likes to play a little bit, but she doesn't play very long. But she wanted to play more than Bruce did. So they got a little bit of play in, but not too much. And Lola's been trapped in a single room in the house for like a week now because they've been doing a bunch of renovations to their house and windows and all kinds of work. So with all the workers and stuff there, they've been keeping her kind of locked away. And you can tell she was extra whiny today, man. She was just whimpering and crying and whining about every little thing. Even like when I went for my run, she's laid at the gate and whined the whole time I was gone. So it is what it is. But yeah, they picked her back up. We chatted a little bit. And I think she's gonna bring her by, I think probably Friday also. I'll have some other puppies here that have a lot more energy to play with, kind of wear her out. So we'll see how that goes down and figure that whole thing out. But overall, pretty good deal. My wife got home finally from visiting her father at the hospital, and I guess they're gonna put him in rehab to try and rehabilitate, get his strength back or something, because like I guess he's still dropping things and whatnot. So who knows? Now we're in that weird world of like, do we have to put him back in assisted living? Like, what are we doing here? It just, yeah, I don't know. It sucks because there's still stuff that's assisted living. I could have been, went and got a load this morning before Lola got here and got dropped off that I could have got, but I don't want to take more out of the assisted living because he has to go back in the assisted living after he comes out of rehab. If he can't come to our house or his house, technically, I mean the house that we're giving him, he's not living in our house with us, but across the street, and needs more care than that. Then we got to figure out, I don't know. I don't want to take his TV and stuff and stereo and that, bring it down to the house, set it all up, then have to take it all back to the care center, and that just, yeah, seems like a pain in the ass. So who knows, it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much what my day was. Hung out in the evening, had myself a nice little cigar. Wife got home, we chatted a little bit, and then wrapped up, headed in, called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.